Today, I am here to show you a brand new AKC Automatic Knife. This represents the next step in the evolution of AKC knives. You guys ready? Are you ready to see this thing? I'm so excited to show you. Ta-da! How's it going, guys? This is Holly with Grindworx, and today I am here to show you a brand new AKC Automatic Knife. And this just isn't, the next iteration of an Italian stiletto or some other of the models that AKC produces, all of which are awesome, by the way. This represents the next step in the evolution of AKC knives. Speaking of evolution, before I show you what's behind door number 4, I wanted to take a little time to go through that evolution so you can see and really appreciate just how cool this new auto is. So AKC is known for their Italian style automatic knives. That's kind of where they got their start. And this right here is the AKC 7 3/4 inch honey horn Leverletto. Check for current pricing, but right now it's going to cost you right around $90. It has a 3 1/4 inch bayonet blade with this beautiful engraving on the handle. It says Leverletto by Bill DeShivs. That's our designer. 7 3/4 inches overall. Genuine horn scales, a high polish finish on all the hardware, the blade, the bolsters. It's a very classic Leverletto design, which means, correct me if I'm wrong, lever action but with a swivel style bolster. This just really represents what an Italian knife should be. It's got that handcrafted look, old world design, classic, beautiful, and fantastic action. Very snappy, very strong, stiff spring, very well done. So that kind of represents the AKC heritage and where they really began in their knife manufacturing journey. Next we have the AKC 9-inch tactical Leverletto. This one's right around $100. You can see that it's still a Leverletto, but they've definitely modernized it. We've got a 4-inch bayonet blade. It's 9 inches overall. This is a bigger knife. And some of the things that make it more contemporary are the aluminum handle, which is constructed of 2 solid pieces rather than scales and liners as you see on the traditional Leverletto. It has no lower bolster, but instead it has this very precise milling to kind of indicate where the bolster would be on a traditional Italian knife. The swivel bolster and the blade are coated, as well as the lever. So still kind of in that traditional Italian department, but updated with a little bit of a tactical flair. Now the next iteration is an OTF. You might be surprised to see me pick this up and compare it to these stilettos, but it really does honor its heritage as an AKC knife in every way, despite the fact that it's, in a totally different category of knives. It's gonna run you about $50. It's got just under 3.4 inches of dagger blade, so double-edged blade. It's 8 inches overall, 440A steel on that blade, an aluminum handle with this grippy inlay to make that really secure in your hand, and it has a pocket clip. So all the typical things that you would expect for an OTF knife, but again, definitely taking its cues from where AKC started. The thumb slide and this finger brace mimic that sort of upward, downward direction of a swivel, and the pommel of the handle is reminiscent of a bolster in the way that it kind of flares out at the bottom there. And overall, just that really streamlined, clean look that every stiletto has. And arguably one of the most popular knives that we sell. People absolutely love this thing for good reason. Okay, you guys ready? Are you ready to see this thing? I'm so excited to show you. Ta-da! This is AKC X-treme Ace Automatic Knife. Check it out. This is going to run you about $70 right now. It's about a 3.6 inch spear point blade, so in a dagger style, but 1 sharpened edge. We've got Oz 8 blade steel and a pocket clip. And again, clearly a modern knife design, but pointing to its heritage. Look at the way these protrusions mirror the swivel on the traditional knife. Again, that flared pommel. And this milling that mimics the boundaries between the scales and the bolsters on a traditional knife. Even this milled groove down the center of the handle looks like the open channel on the handle of these Leverlettos. One is the epitome of a traditional handcrafted Italian knife, And the other is pretty much the epitome of a production knife with just super clean, super precise, really amazing attention to detail. So even though they're really kind of at the opposite ends of the spectrum, I think they're both fantastic and they both belong in your collection. I am head over heels in love with this knife. I love the clean look. I love this precision milling, and the chamfering around the edges is really nice. I really like this sort of forest green color. I love the subtle sort of smoke wash, sort of stonewash finish on that firing button. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it's a really nice detail. And I absolutely love the action on this knife. I mean, it's not quite to the level of, say, the Kershaw's. Doesn't have quite that same power, but it's clean, it's fast. It definitely should be on your radar if you're a fan of automatic knives. And let me just show you, let's get these guys out of the way here. It comes in a few different color combos and blade combinations. So we've got green with a satin blade. Just look at the shine on that. It's beautiful. And then we've also got a black handle with a satin blade, and possibly my favorite is this super tactical, total blacked out version. Black handle, black coated blade, super sexy. So there you have it. This is the new AKC X-treme Ace Automatic. As of right now, Grindworx is the only place that you're gonna find it. So if you're itching to add an automatic to your collection, this is the next one you should be getting. It's absolutely fantastic. I have a feeling I'm going to be carrying this one around a lot for the next little bit. So, your turn. What do you think? Does this absolutely blow your mind? Because it blows mine. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And as always, subscribe so you don't miss the next video coming down the pipeline. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.